Peace be. Peace be. Peace be.
It looks like these people ran into a Magister encampment and were slaughtered for their troubles.
Bark at the ruin, flame ruin. Let's see what this says. Carved from wood, bark, and tree, born from fire, blazing heat, fueled by oil, dark and raw, a ruin of flame from ashes draw. Tomato, pepper, garlic. There's an Own It book here. Let's grab that. Let's read it. What do you have for us? Roll call of fallen seekers. May their names be hallowed in the hall of echoes long after our memory of them has faded into this earthly plane. The Elder Spy, Korg, Cosmin Sufaru, Baron Judas, Mork, Stormwarden Wind, Hiker, Anu Blake, Anja, and Wisdom. May they yet find what they seek. So there must be other people that died. Oh, before these ones. Human foot. An attached leg. I'll end up eating those pieces later. To find out whatever story bits they've got. Got a glass ring. Which is just 2 magic armor, so nothing terribly impressive, but when some of your characters aren't wearing rings, it's better than none. And then the Adventure's Liquid Friend. What's this? Oh, that's not it. Where did it go? Oh, I was still equipped on Luis. When it looks like, When it looks like up brews a commotion, take our advice and dial down emotion. Instead, stir up a drink, have yourself a small think, then enjoy your ingenious potion. 4 new recipes, oh yeah. I was deeply confused with the wording they were using there. Oh, gee, that looks bad.
Here, look down those steps and tell me what you see.
I agree to take a look.
Shriekers. Make my blood run cold.
So you think those things down the steps there are dangerous? The ones hanging on the sticks?
I tell the rat the things at the bottom of the steps are most definitely dangerous.
How dangerous? On a scale of 1 to really dangerous?
Tell it really, really dangerous, because it's already one-shot 2 of my guys. And I think one of them twice.
You're trying to put me off, aren't you? Trying to get to the wharf before me, I'll wager. Well, you won't make it. I'll be there before you can take 10 steps.
I'm assuming the rat's gonna make it, because it's only killing source people, right? Or not? So it just kills anything? That poor rat. I wonder if there's a voice option that doesn't make it go commit suicide.
What's this? I found something.
Oh. Dig. Chest. It's locked. I picked the lock. Give me loot. Captain's Dexterous Heals. 2 to Lucky Charm. 1.5 movement. Immunity to slipping. That's water, not water, ice. And 5% dodge. Nice. It comes with a set bonus. The Captain's Capricious Mastery is restored with a complete set, boosting the armor's level to 8. An aura of fiery charm surrounds the wearer. Tyrant's Charm. It says Threads of Curse was the log. We're recovering the remains of a pirate captain's set of enchanted armor. Since when? Ooh. Am I about to fight a dragon? It's got really high stats.
Frozen ground in the middle of a swamp. What's going on? A winter dragon. What on earth is it doing chained up here?
The dragon stares you down with flinty, intelligent eyes. He tries to speak, but his jaw is bound tightly by the same thick chains that shackle him to the pillars.
Yeah, I'll go out on a limb and say let's break the pillars.
Unreadable glyphs mantle this ancient pillar. Braided through thick iron rings, source-infused chains bind the dragon tightly. Unreadable glyphs.
Can I break them? Aha!
The dragon rakes the earth with icy claws. Quakes from the impact knock you back. The freed dragon looks sick and pale. As you approach, he stretches his tattered wings weakly and fixes his intense gaze upon you. Frozen tears glint in his eyes.
My gratitude for your efforts, friend. Yet I am no more free now than I was in those chains. Please, help me find true liberty, or sing me to the endless slumber. But of course, that must be why you stand before me. Slain called to the Lord of Death, and here you are. A coincidence?
I tell Slain is a coincidence, I'm not the Reaper.
My fate, it seems, is not my own to call. My soul is bound to joyless obedience. Purged of my source by the wickedest of witches, I stand enthralled to her every whim. She has only to command, and my traitorous body complies.
Who chained him here, and who purged him of his source?
The witch Rebecca. I was in love with her once. For the smallest slight, really a trifle, she wielded a purging wand against me, enslaving me to her will. Now only my voice remains my own.
Inquire as to why the witch left him chained here.
She trekked far underground beneath a nearby tower seeking ingredients for her vile potions. I can feel her dark heart beating within my own even from here. I await her return, yet I would prefer to welcome death in the sight of her face again.
Offer my sympathies?
The dragon sniffs and rakes at the ground with one razor-sharp talon.
A thought cannot mend a soul. A prayer cannot heal what has been ruined. You talk to soothe yourself, not me.
Okay. Change the subject. Is there any way I can help?
That you would even ask such a question of a stranger already in your debt. There is much goodness within you, but this task would not be easy. Rebecca is a canny one, cat to your mouse. She consumed all my source with her purging wand. So long as she holds it, she has absolute control over me. If you could retrieve it for me, I could be free again.
Okay. I assure Slain I'm gonna go retrieve the purging wand from Rodica.
You would have my gratitude, and whatever aid I can then offer to you.
Having a dragon offering me aid sounds great. So there's a nearby tower? Oh, yep, to the south. Come, my fellow gentlemen. This is pretty cool if it's the dragon that just naturally makes ice in areas around it. That'd be pretty badass. So I'm not going to put on these boots because they talked about armor that was cursed before earlier in the game. So I'm just going to leave it in my inventory until I find the full set. Found another waypoint. Cool. So what is this place called? Nothing? Doesn't have a name?
Are my eyes fooling me?
Ow. Put out the fire.
What's this? It looks strange.
Okay. Is that gonna stop that?
Are my eyes fooling me?
What's this? It looks strange.
Are my eyes fooling me?
Are my eyes fooling me?
Is everyone gonna talk like that every time?
Are my eyes fooling me?
Aha!
Are my eyes fooling me?
Yes. What the fuck? That's not creepy as shit.
What is this place?
That's not creepy.
Yes, this will do.
A tall woman stands amid a field of corpses, some fresh, some ancient. Desiccated skin hangs from some of the skulls, while others fester with maggots. The woman turns to you, bitten lips parting into a grin. She tucks a small bunch of black-red roses into a leather strap across her left hip and, preparing to curtsy, offers you a hand.
I already know she's a witch, so I'm not taking her hand.
What a bore.
She stands to her full height, her lips pursed in disappointment. She cocks her head and takes you in. The corpses around you seem to close in, ever so slightly.
Unfazed, I breathe deeply and ask her name.
She peers closely at you, a shrewd smile playing about her lips.
Ave de more de mergalach.
I give the scholarly response, recognizing the chant of the infamous cult of the Black Ring. Radica notes the recognition in your eyes.
Very good, kitten. Now, I imagine you're here for the same reason I am.
To kill you? You're here to kill yourself?
She pats the bouquet at her hip.
But you're too late. These roses belong to me. Looks like we'll have to find some other way to keep you busy.
I don't like the way she's looking at me. I'm prepared to grab my weapon if need be.
Come, relax. That's the last thing I had in mind.
She bites her lip and leans in close. If she's bothered by the fleshless face she finds, she gives no sign. As she whispers, you almost forget where you are.
I find you rather delicious.
Pull away. This seems like a bad idea.
Just because something is bad doesn't mean you ought not to do it, love.
That's actually exactly what that means.
She presses her lips to yours. Her mouth is soft, her breath sweet. She kisses you gently, then harder, her teeth raking softly across your tongue.
I'm an undead. I don't have one.
Suddenly, her grip tightens around you. She's holding you hard, too hard, hard enough to crush you. Her lips remain locked on your hardened mug. You try to pull away, but she won't let go. You hear a low hum, getting louder. Before you realize what's happening, winged insects pour from her throat down yours. They ricochet around your mouth, a wet, buzzing mass, more by the second. Suddenly, all at once, they start stinging you from inside.
I push her off with all my strength.
She stumbles back a few paces and wipes her mouth.
Ha ha! Delicious. So bloody delicious. Tell me, little man, do you know why the soil here is so very fertile? Do you know why it's the only place in Reaper's Coast where blood roses grow?
I give her the scholarly response, tell it to the corpses. Blood roses only grow in rich soil with corpses.
Very good. Lovely. I'll need more roses soon enough. Of course, you won't provide very good compost, but at least you won't be around to tell anyone what you found here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna die instead. So she diseased me. Huh. What am I doing? I am going to shoot that bastard. Haha! Then I'm gonna buff everyone's stats. I'm surprised I can even be damaged by curses. Take that! Did I shock myself at the same time? How did I even shock myself at the same time? I forgot I'm still using a poison wand. I will take you out. Oh, if I damage her, Luis takes damage. Okay, I'm gonna use elemental arrowheads from this. And I'm going to shoot this guy in the face. And then I'm gonna end my turn. End my turn. Just gonna keep doing range attacks, isn't it? So I'm gonna take you out. And I'm gonna come up here, deal with you. Now I've been diseased. Oh, she's got a lot of debuffs on her. 6. Come up here. And punch it.
Into the dark with you.
I seem to be doing well enough. They're really picking on Luis right now, though. Cheating sack of shit. I want to teleport. Eat it. All you did was put me closer to you. And put a lot of blood at my feet? Oh. Yeah, that's why.
I'll yield to none.
Dead. I don't have anything to do there, so I'm just gonna heal Luis.
I'm ready.
Or not? It acted like I could do it. I guess that shield thing's only for my character himself. Okay. Now you don't have that stupid thing protecting you anymore, so I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna give myself an extra turn. Gonna get just a little bit closer. And then get my extra turn, in which case I am going to hit you in the face. How'd that feel? You're gonna wish you didn't use your teleport now, do you? Okay, Luis was charmed. I don't know what that actually will do. Where'd you go? Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Gonna activate the battering ram. go here. Cool. Knocked her down. Pretty much don't have anything to do with the fan. Other than get zapped, apparently. What? Sit down. Guess who's dead? Alright, so I get a blood rose. I get the purging wand that she used. Oh, grant skill purge. And I think that's what you use to kill the spooky dudes on the thing. Unidentified skeleton. Amulet, not skeleton. Infect skill book. Deal 7986 physical damage. Infect a target with the disease that's spread to other nearby characters. Disease characters deal reduced damage with all attacks and have lowered constitution. Resistant by physical armor. Necromancer 2. I get another wand that's water, so I'm going to put that on because I keep using... I have a poison wand, and I keep running into undead units now, and so it's not doing me any good. Bunch of unidentified stuff.
Look at that wand. It hums with inner source.
Okay, we should take the purging wand from her corpse. Ah, that's right. What? This is a another crafting tome that's going to teach us patterns. It just says variable tome of knowledge teaches you a plethora of handy adventuring recipes. So I'm going to go ahead and learn this for my character. Keep this purging wand. We're going to give this new wand to... What? Hey, just came back inside. I see that you're all dusty, which means you did a circle in the ground out there again. Rolled around with dirt. So we were going to put that in place of the poison wand. Because right now poison hasn't been helping us too much. I'm going to put this poison wand variant when I'm fighting other things into a different range category. I needed the blood rose for something and I don't remember what it was. But Luis is the one who identifies stuff. So here's a one-handed mace we'll identify. We'll look at the stats of all of the identified items afterwards. There's leggings. And then there's the amulet. Okay, so the amulet is pretty good. Pyrokinetic, wits, hydrosophist. So I'll probably end up giving this to Luis later. But I'm gonna put it on myself right now. Do I have a bag for necklaces and jewelry and shit? Oh. I probably don't, do I? Oh, yeah, gems and jewelry. So I'll put that there for right now. The pants were pants of clemency with 12 physical armor, 9 magic armor. Just for context, my current pants are 11 physical armor and 3 magic armor. So it's the new pants are 1 more physical with 6 more magic armor. They have 2 constitution, which is the more HP. Yeah, more HP. 1 wit, and 10% fire resist, but it requires 1 point in finesse, which I need to put 1 freaking point into finesse because I keep running into gear stuff that I can't wear. But if Fane's pants were so weak anyways, this is who I'm going to give them to. And then the last thing was a one-hitted mace, Iron Bar Bessie, that has an empty slot on it, 1 strength, 1% to dual wielding, which I'm not planning on dual wielding anyways. Is there even a thing for dual wielding? Oh yeah, there is. Gives you damage and dodge, but I don't think I'll end up doing that. I want this guy I want him to be using shield. I want him to keep using his shield. But it does do more damage than my current weapon, plus it doesn't do air damage. Not that that's been an issue yet. It does have less crit, but it has the same level of strength, and it comes with a lifesteal, 7%, plus the socket, so I think that'd be worth it. In which case I'll just end up selling that later. Okay, so I have the purging wand now. This guy had a book. What's in it? Before anything, it was titled Madat's Blood Rose Notes, a heavily perfumed diary with many competing smells vying for the attention of my exhausted nostrils. 7 adventurous, I'm assuming it's like a month day. I've learned of the perfect scent to complete my collection. The rest, bouquet of... I'm assuming it's bouquet of all. Death itself spiced with filth and tinged with sadness. The name of such a treasure... Attar of the Blood Rose. The petals of 3 blood roses, when crushed, will yield this most intoxicating perfume. 23 Junar. I have found the location where the blood roses grow, deep underground on the island of Bractus' Rex, from the bones of his tortured dead. I will journey there to find the blossoms. Oh, sweet nectar, how I long to smell it. 3 Germinate. I have arrived in the caverns and not sighted a single rose. Yet 1 sniff of the air assures me that they are close. I must delve deeper. I bet he regrets that. All these bodies with nothing in them. How can you have piles of corpses but nothing in them? I like how it's also especially hard to like find the tracking. Maybe they did that on purpose to find the bloody thing's corpse. Gold. Sinew. Got the last carrion beetle up here to loot. Oh look, see that pile had something. Right, we're out of here.
What's this?
Are my eyes
It looks
fooling me?
strange.
My eyes fooling me?
What's this? It looks strange.
Right. Let's talk to this guy. I'll leave you idiots over here, because otherwise you keep just falling over your feet, because you just run across the ice.
You see a glimmer of hope flicker across Slane's eyes as he notices your approach. It's quickly doused with a practiced scowl of the oft disappointed.
Have you brought it? Or am I to remain a slave?
I offer Rebecca's purging wand to Slane. I hope he doesn't take it.
Slane rears back in eagerness, grasping the purging wand with razor-sharp claws. Before your eyes, the source from within the wand surges into his draconic form, filling him with a light so bright that you must shield your eyes from the glare.
I don't have eyes.
The blazing brightness dies down. Squinting, you now see no dragon before you, but the figure of a handsome lizard. A handsome lizard with the same eyes as Slane. His eyes still blaze, a piercing silver. A triumphant smile dominates his face as he bows extravagantly before you.
So that's neat. I'm familiar with the shape-shifting aspect of dragons in games like World of Warcraft, but even way before that, Dungeons and Dragons, I think they were able to do that same thing. Kind of cool to see this tradition still hold up here.
Slane, at your service.
I remark upon his sterling eyes. They are unlike any I've seen.
All like me have such eyes. With them, I see spirits. Not a blessing on this haunted island. You are lucky not to see the desperation that lies before me.
I tell him I was happy to aid him. No one should remain falsely imprisoned.
If everyone thought like you, this vile place will be little more than a sunny island. Perhaps before we are done, we can return it to such a state. Knowing such a steadfast and noble soul offers help to those in need gives me great comfort. I'd like to offer you the same.
Okay.
When you are truly at a loss, when you have no choice but to back down or perish, you will find safety in my shadow. This, I promise.
Ask him what he plans to do now.
This is an island of many mysteries, of many horrors. I'll learn what I can. Perhaps there is some possible reprieve for the souls who suffer here.
Slane smiles at you and turns to leave. He takes no more than a few steps before he shimmers out of lizard form, blurring in midair back into a majestic dragon that soars away.
Oh, cool. More weapons. Yeah, I'm taking that axe. Give me that axe. Oh. Oh wow, he's gonna give me a really big fucking shield. I don't need this because I just recently got a new weapon for her. The Red Prince. The chest armor is tempting. Especially because I guarantee you this is better than what Fane's wearing. But I really want the axe upgrade instead. Because the new axe's bottom is what my old axe's top end damage was. I get the same level of strength. I lose a warfare point, but I get a 6th initiative. I don't know how much damage I get from warfare. I can't check. So it's a toss-up between this for Ifran with a socket on it, or... I guarantee you this is a really big, like... Damn. Can I choose 2 upgrades? I did that guy a solid. Can I have both? Or can I trade, like, the fire arrow and the blood venom ruin and the gold? I'll keep the shield and get both these. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this the right way. Let's do this the right way. So... do I have a quarter? Yeah, I do. So, with something like this, and you're unsure of what's going to happen, or you're not really sure, we let the god of odds decide this. If I had a d20, I'd roll it and be like odds one side, evens on the other. But this will be just as good. So, heads, and we take the axe. Tails, and we take the armor. That was not a good flip. There we go. Tails, we take the armor. So Ifran ends up getting really good armor. Yeah, he gets really good armor. The new chest is 17 physical armor. The old chest was only 5. And the new chest is 12 magic armor. And the old chest only had 3, and it had the old chest had no bonus stats, whereas now he's getting 1 to Constitution, 1 to Pyrokinetic. The Pyrokinetic's useless. He doesn't have any fire skills to begin with. But the Constitution's perfectly fine. It's just, you know, more beefed up HP pool. And the Red Prince, either way, picked up a new shield. He gets another 20 physical armor, going from 26 to 46. And then he's going to pick up, I think that's another 18 magic armor, going from 18 to 32. He loses the 10% poison resistance, but he picks up 1 constitution and gets 10 earth resistance instead. But so that's good for him. We'll put the ruin in. I have a ruin bag, don't I? Yeah. We'll go there. Fire arrow to Ifran. Yeah. She's not wearing a belt right now. What belt am I wearing? I gotta put on the thievery belt. And I'm gonna give Luis a belt, which is just 3% dodge on it. What else am I doing? Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I feel like I got something else, but I already forgot. Okay, guys. Let's walk really, really slowly. Oh. Can I get rid of this with, like, water? No. Okay, well then my only choice then is to breathe fire upon it. Aha! Which turned it into water. Something moving up here. Oh, there's like a keep or whatever. Okay, I want to go up there next. Can I do that from... Oh, yeah, I can't do that from here. Climb up. Dead adventurer with a log. Let's see what it says. Where is it? Ah, there it is. This heavily damaged tome appears to be the travelogue of an adventurer. He led an expedition into Reaper's Eye, aiming to uncover the secrets of Braxis Rex. He compiled all the rumors of Braxis' bounty, including gold, gems, and a legendary pair of gauntlets called the Devourer's Claws. I bet you they're cursed. They're probably part of that set with the boots. Everyone has a story about Braxis Rex. Half of them are lies, and the rest is hiding some tiny sliver of truth. We're still hunting, though, I won't stop until I find his greatest treasures. Those gauntlets will be mine. It'll be easy to take my share of the gold with that kind of power in my hands. Now I just need to track down the damn tyrant's tower. Well, he found it, so we got a quest to Hunger from Beyond. Which just says we found a diary of a long-dead adventurer after the gauntlets of the Devourer, supposedly hidden in the tower of Braxis Rex.
The stone gargoyle trains glistening agate eyes upon you. Its jaws creak open, raining dust as it begins to speak.
You are not Brachus Rex.
I admit that I'm not, but ask if I may enter here anyways.
You may.
That was easy.
You may stay forever. Each lock opens only with a soul. And how many of those does one mortal have? Maybe you'll find some in the garden. Or maybe your soul will help the next adventurer through.
I give an undead response. It called me mortal. Tell it that my mortality is up to some debate.
Mysterious.
Say I'd like to enter.
They always do.
Ominous. So we got a thing called the Gargoyle's Maze. Souls in the maze can unlock doors, but which doors? We should choose wisely. Okay, my game saved, and I see a switch on the floor. Okay, I'm gonna leave Fane here. Oh, no, I'm just gonna take these boxes and use these barrels. So Fane, you can get off there now. Yeah, I'll just put this there. Ah, pizza cake.
Careful now. That's a trap.
I picked up a crumbling skull. This crumbling skull contains the whispers of an ancient tortured soul. The soul can open a door in the maze, but it perishes in the process. Oh, Scroll got hurt. That looks familiar. Okay, we're gonna open up this door.
These skulls crumble to dust after one use.
Flames! Douse the flames!
The gargoyle taps one stony claw upon its plinth as it rasps a message to you.
Riddle me this, wanderer. How would mighty Brachus douse a man on fire?
Oh.
Worms take you.
It won't stop!
Ow.
I'll yield to none.
I say fuck all this fire. He didn't put out anything except the fire that was up there.
Please, help! The flames will burn me forever! Please, help! The flames will burn me forever!
Right, so let's try this again. Get up here. Let's put out these fires. Wrong one.
The flames! I cannot quench them! It burns!
I probably need what? Bless to deactivate that stuff, but I haven't the slightest idea how to do that.
Flames will burn me forever!
Isn't there a third body? Yeah, there it is. I feel like I need another ability, so I'm gonna come back. I wonder if it's story oriented, like kind of like how I've currently got access to. How the hell do I get down? Oh. There's scary looking salamanders, dragons, void salamander.